Well, hey everybody, welcome into the show tonight. Brian Keating, Carson Cunningham. Are you ready for game one?
I'm ready to crash the boards.
Game one.
Feels like we've been waiting a while for this one.
It does. Thunder-Spurs, 7:30 from San Antonio.
Yeah.
Is it getting much better than that?
Does not.
Well, how about a special playoff edition of Crashing the Boards? I really want to get into the ball game, what we think might happen tonight. Let's just start it out like this. Biggest key for the Oklahoma City Thunder to go down there and win, because it's a place where not many people have been able to do it over the years.
I'm telling you. They lost one home game all season?
One.
The Spurs?
Yeah, they were 40-1.
Well, this is, for me, a key that's been the key all year. Russell Westbrook's been an MVP caliber player. Kevin Durant's had a great year. I think he's first-team All-NBA. But I'm looking for, remember that show Star Search? Back in the day?
I do remember,
Yeah, the Star Search.
What's his name?
Timberlake was on there as a kid.
Ed McMahon was like, yeah.
The stars have to come out for the Thunder.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Kevin Durant's been good this year. He hasn't hit the level that he hit when he won the MVP award. I know you're going to touch on him a little later in the show, but it's all about the stars. They need Kevin and Russell to play out of their minds if they're going to beat the Spurs. That, to me, is the biggest key. The rest is just details. Turnovers.
I think for Oklahoma City, boy, sometimes they get up and they're creeping the 18, 20 turnovers in a game. That can't happen, or they got no chance to win. They averaged about 15.5 a game. It was 27th in the league. But against the Dallas Mavericks, they cut it down to 13, which is a pretty good number for Oklahoma City. It's kind of middle of the pack for playoff teams. It was actually better than the San Antonio Spurs. So if they can cut down on turnovers, not give up easy baskets on the other end, they have a great chance to go down there and win. But they're going to have to play darn near perfect, and that's a big part of it.
And that directly correlates to most of their losses. A bunch of turnovers, and if you do that against the Spurs, you're dead meat.
Most important player in this series for you?
Well, this is kind of scary. I mean, we know that we need the stars to turn out, like I said.
Yep.
We also need Neon Dion, the guy we saw against the Mavericks. Dion Waiters had the best, really, stretch of his Thunder career against the Dallas Mavericks during the regular season and the playoffs. Can he replicate that against the Spurs? I don't know. But they don't need him to be a superstar.
Just be good.
They don't need him to be James Harden. Just be solid, don't turn it over, and hit some shots. He shot 40% from three against the Mavs. If he can get anywhere close to that against the Spurs, that would be a huge key.
I totally agree with you, but I think you touched on it before. The most important player in the series is the guy who can be the best player in the series and has to be. It's Kevin Wayne Durant. He has to be Slim Reaper. He has to be the MVP, because sometimes we make these things very complicated. Sometimes they're really simple. The best player on the floor, his team wins a lot of the time. And for the Oklahoma City Thunder, Kevin Durant has to be the best player in this series, and it has to be by a wide margin. He can be, but we have to have that Kevin Durant.
In the playoffs, the team with the best player usually wins.
They usually win.
My middle name's Wayne. That's about the only thing I have in common with Kevin Durant, especially when it comes to basketball.
All right, who you got? I mean, let's just predict the series.
Yeah, I mean, I do think the Thunder have a better chance than what the Vegas odds are saying, but I just can't in good conscience pick them against the Spurs. Spurs have home court. They've lost one game there all year. We all know all that. I just think the Thunder need too much to go right. They need Dion to play well. They need Cantor to get on the floor and make some plays. Whereas the Spurs are just a machine. They're one of the best teams in NBA history. The Thunder beat one of the best teams in history when they beat the Spurs back when they went to the NBA Finals. I just don't see it happening this time
There are two ways I can pick this. With my head, which I would pick the Spurs in 7. Or with my heart, I'm going with the Oklahoma City Thunder in 6 games.
In 6 games? Yeah, you don't want to go to San Antonio.
You don't want to go to
7.
San Antonio for Game 7. I probably like the Spurs, but I'm going with the heart. OKC.
No.
Moving on.
No facts, just heart.
No facts, just heart. Enjoy the games, guys.